Welcome back to the Buffalo Bulls Dynasty. This season, the Bulls have broken out as the #1 rushing attack, not just in the ACC, but in all of college football. We have something that sets us apart from all other teams, and it's the three-headed monster in this Buffalo backfield, with the speedster Keenan Cleveland, who as a true freshman leads us in yards per attempt and overall rushing yards. We know he's a threat to go the distance on any given play. But the player who's key to our red zone success is the one and only DeMarco Lacombo, who has ran for 22 touchdowns in just over a year and a half at Buffalo. A lot of you seem to be disappointed he's not been a more dominant player throughout the year, but in the red zone, he's still one of the toughest backs to stop. But then you add in Jimmy Sampson this year, who has taken off as a great pass catcher with return man skills, and his highlights this year at running back are the best on this team. He just seems to keep getting better. Game in, game out, you wonder, how is this guy not getting more carries? Well, it's hard for anyone to dominate the workload when you have three talents like this, and that has us uniquely positioned to make a run at the ACC title and hopefully beyond. We've scored the big win over Syracuse this year. We've won 4 straight and sit at 6-2 on the season. The opponents today are the Cal Golden Bears as we go on the road to face this 3-5 Cal team that would love nothing more than to spoil our hot stretch. Can their defense keep this close? To battle with Buffalo, you gotta come ready in the trenches. They have good pass rushing talent on this team, but we know it comes down to your ability to stop the run and keep us from grinding out these long 9, 10-plus play possessions. And with the rain falling for this matchup, it already looks like it's going to be a ground and pound kind of environment. So welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me for episode 110. And let's get into our 9th game on the year. Buffalo will get the ball first. I love these games in Berkeley here. You got the trees surrounding the bowl. It's just a unique look. And for Buffalo, they're going to open at their own 17-yard line. And Jimmy Sampson again is going to make the start for Buffalo. And they've got the speedy Oscar McNabb motioning to the right side. And they open on the ground. Here is Sampson trying to get to the edge. And nowhere for him to go. No gain. Back to throw on 2nd down. And throwing through the rain. It is offline from Kenyon Traylor, the true freshman. And here's 3rd and 10 on the opening drive. Well protected. Traylor intercepted. And Cal has it, but there's a flag down. And it's going to come back to Buffalo, roughing the passer. The fans don't like it. That was a little late. What do you think? Buffalo retains and gets the 1st down. On the screen now, Roger Grimm is stopped in space. Short gain. 2 tight ends on now, and DeMarco Lacombo. Not much on this play. Sampson returns. We like him in passing situations. 3rd and 6. It is Sampson, but he doesn't get to the marker. He is driven out of bounds. And Buffalo will give it to Cal now with the punt. Fatini Kuhn kicks it deep, and the Bears will open at the 18-yard line. The Cal quarterback is sophomore Mike Claybrooks, and Dylan Holyfield is the top playmaker, number 83 at receiver. And in the shotgun they open, it is a run. And Jamal Harper is there with his tag team partner, Leon Edmond. 2nd and 7, and Harper's in on the tackle again. Sprinting to the line, no huddle for Cal. 3rd down, and very close. They're going to give it to Cal. 1st down. 3 straight runs. We'll see the quarterback keep now. That's Claybrooks. Wrapped up by Harper. The no huddle keeping Buffalo from substituting. And there's Larry Wheeler in the backfield, completely unblocked. 3rd down for the Bears. Pressure's on. Claybrooks caught, but short of the sticks. 4th down. Again, 2 tight ends for Buffalo, and they're going to DeMarco Lacombo. Good run and a powerful finish to the 41-yard line. Averaging just over 4 yards a carry this year. It's a fake now, and on the edge, they roll out trailer, and the pass is deflected by Nelly Jarrell. It just hits him in the back. Otherwise, Grimm may have had a chance at it. Again, tough third down, where Cal can send the pass rush and get through to Traylor. He's sacked. Good start for the Cal defense. And taking over at the 23. Clay Brooks with motion. He fakes. Plenty of time to throw. And good coverage. Broken up Brian Dragosevich. On 2nd and 10, setting up a screen, and it's intercepted! That's Devontae Carrion. He has 4 interceptions on the season. And what a play to come from playing 8 yards off the receiver to jump the mid-screen. The fastest man on this Buffalo team once again shows you how he can use that speed to his advantage. Short field, they toss it to Lacombo and fake a reverse. DeMarco gains 5. Lacombo, the main back here in the red zone, and he's going to plow ahead, gaining 3. Out of the eye now. DeMarco Lacombo, first down, and across the 5-yard line. It's goal to go. They'll put Sampson in the game now with Kenyon Traylor going down again. Overpowered. Devontae Moma. Nice job with the inside move. It'll be 3rd and goal from the 10. Roger Grimm in motion, and they barely get the snap off in time. And the pass is caught! Touchdown! Jimmy Sampson has scored the game's first points. That ball placement by Traylor is perfect. They send the blitz. He's running this angle route into the open void. The ball's out a little late, so he has to throw it behind him. And Jimmy Sampson makes it 7-0. Cal takes over at the 18. Adonis Carruthers on the carry. Nice head of steam and a run to the 34. Single high from Buffalo. Pass. It's picked off again. Jump by Larry Pan. What a play. And Buffalo's defense continues to raise the bar game after game. They've come so far this year. This is just an incredible play. Both these interceptions were. The distance he covers breaking on this throw is so impressive. Back-to-back takeaways for the Bulls. Another short field. They fake it to Lacombo. And now you got Carlos Harms making the catch. It ain't even garbage time when he's out there. 3rd and 3 now. It's caught by Roger Grimm, first down. Keenan Cleveland, the running back, but an 8-man box. He'll try to navigate through it unsuccessfully. Cal's done a good job forcing us into passing situations on these 3rd downs. The blitz getting through. Floated and caught by Blade. Just a perfect throw from Kenyon Traylor. Goal to go. Screen for Oscar McNabb. Jump cut to the inside. Stopped at the 5. High form now, Lacombo's in, gets the call, and he makes a stop in the end zone. The locomotive has touchdown number 9 on the ground this year. I came in talking about this backfield. How can you not? But the defense setting this up shows why this team has really come together lately. 14-0. Back-to-back interceptions for Cal, and now on the screen. They'll gain 5. Empty now, 3rd down. Good protection too, and the pass coming across the middle is grabbed for the first down. They sprint to the line once more. This is option, flip back, and taken out by Steven Makovica. 3rd down and 7 for Cal. It's a 4-man rush and breaking open. There's Holyfield to the end zone. Your stars got to get you back in the game sometimes, and there's the best Cal playmaker, Dylan Holyfield. It's covered 2, and we don't see Devontae Carrion do anything to slow him down. Just a free release, flying upfield. Tough situation. 14-7, Keenan Cleveland carries and gets a couple. Still, the third downs have been forcing them to head to the air. Traylor gets it away just in time, Sean Blade! And he takes it out to the 50-yard line. 2 nice catches on the day for Sean Blade, and now Lacombo, nice cut. And he will gain 6. Everybody in tight on second down. It's out for McNabb. Another first down. 9 for 12 passing for Kenyon Traylor. And to the outside again, Cleveland getting 4. Bunch on the right. Cleveland carries again. Cal doing a good job not letting them really get loose on these runs. But 3rd and 1, advantage Buffalo. It's Lacombo to the 22. He's already carried 10 times. Sampson in the game here. Pass over the middle. Again, Sean Blade the catch. Give him 3 for 51. Sampson at running back. 2nd and goal. Extending. Traylor is met. And sacked for the 3rd time already. Looked like Jimmy was breaking open over the middle again. But on 3rd and goal, Traylor's going to have to extend the play. Out to his left. He lets it rip just out of reach for McNabb. And that'll bring on Morgan Grassmanis. 28-yard field goal try. And that kick is good. Grassmanis makes it a 17-7 game. Big drive for Cal now. 2.5 minutes to play in the first half. And a good run. Carruthers with the spin. Hard to keep your footing. Spencer Jordan went flying by. And at the 49, it's a throw. Lofted in there. Good touch on it. Complete to Brody Rudolph. On 2nd down, blitz coming. Doesn't get there. Good hands. Hit from Harper. Couldn't jar it loose. So 3rd down, but movement pre-snap on Amir Quarterman, and that's going to be a neutral zone infraction. Cal at the 20, 42 seconds on the clock, and here's a screen. Carruthers to the 10, out of bounds at the 7. Looking for a 2nd straight touchdown drive. 1st and goal, underneath and into the end zone. A receiving touchdown for Roland Salam. It would have been easy to fold after those picks, but Cal has not. Not much time here for Buffalo as they think about a response. And down goes Traylor again. That Cal pass rush really showing up today. 10 seconds left now. Cal has it at the 42. Breaking open. That's going to set up at least a try if they want it. Do you go Hail Mary or field goal? They say try the 60-yard kick on its way and short. Cal that close to tying the game before the half. And you'll take that when you give up 2 interceptions, short fields, and Buffalo scores 2 touchdowns off of those. They've battled. They're averaging more than double the yards per play than Buffalo is. We've just been able to take advantage of our opportunities is all. We haven't even been great running the ball yet in this game, but we've finished our drives. Cal's going to have the football now to begin the second half. Mike Claybrooks coming back from those 2 interceptions. Cal with 2 scores. Here is Carruthers breaking an arm tackle. He's into the secondary. Another good run. They've outran us to this point. Well protected and throwing shorts. That'll go for about 8 yards. Nice job after the catch. 3rd down. Out quick. Good hands on the first down catch. Bears to midfield. They'll go inside. Buffalo there. They bring multiple defenders to the running back. Now 3rd and 6. 4-man rush. That's very close and ruled short. And we're going to see them try a field goal now. This from 57. The kick is blocked. Spencer Jordan got a hand on it. And it's scooped up by Larry Wheeler. Running to the 15. 10-5 touchdown. Buffalo with the blocked field goal touchdown. Special teams coming up big. It hurt us a couple weeks ago against Syracuse on the wrong end of a blocked punt. Buffalo snatches the momentum back and go up by 10. Cal now trailing at their own 30. And Clay Brooks in trouble. The ball's loose. Recovered by Cal. Antoine Gatto knocked it out. 2nd and 15. Pressured again, but getting it out. Lucky to get that catch for 7. And now 3rd down for Cal. It's a 4-man rush, and they're going deep. It is caught! Going up, Roland Salam. What a play! He's down to the 21. Cal's hit a couple big throws, and now Carruthers good running inside to the 10. Buffalo trying to keep him out of the end zone this time. Caught at the 5. Now they've got one more try here, it appears. 3rd down, wide open, touchdown, Cal. They are not going away. Not deterred by 2 turnovers or a block punt. We got ourselves a battle this week. The offense hasn't had to carry the load today, that's for sure. But now, with Traylor under pressure, he gets out of the pocket and finds an open Oscar McNabb. 27 yards, and nobody was near him as he caught that pass. The running back is Cleveland. Pressure in Traylor's face, and he's sacked again. This is a big strength of this defense. Sidney Swain that time got through. 3rd down and 18. They knock it out, and Buffalo recovers. But that is 6 sacks now for Cal. We rarely ever see Buffalo give up that many in a game anymore. Bears have it back, and the pocket is closing in on Clay Brooks. There's Antoine Gatto. 3rd and 11. Going deep again, but this time it's knocked away. Trent Cole deflects it. And we go back to the Buffalo offense. Here's a screen. Cal's all over it. What a hit delivered to Roger Grimm. 3rd down and 9. And Traylor is off the mark for Grimm. Not in rhythm. Another failed drive. It goes back to Cal. 2 and change to play in the quarter. And Larry Pan there to deliver the hits. All over these screens. Inside now, a good surprise run on 2nd and 11. But back to the air on 3rd down. There's pressure. They get to the quarterback. Clay Brooks throws it away. Nice job again, Larry Wheeler. Back and forth we go, and here's a throw to the outside. Again for Roger Grimm. They have not let him do much. 10 yards on 4 catches. Now the carry from Jimmy Sampson is very close to a 1st down. They're going to Cleveland, and he's got it with a lot more into the secondary, keeping his balance. What a run. Finally one breaks for Keenan Cleveland, 20 yards. Again out of the eye. Cleveland up the middle. That's a Buffalo 1st down. Taking us into the 4th quarter. Running left, Lacombo slips that 1st tackle and then is taken down. Cal trying to keep this a 1-possession game. Buffalo facing 3rd and 10. Well protected, caught for the touchdown. Traylor to McNabb. The Bulls go back up 2 possessions. Excellent job by the offensive line. Cal has been really tough getting off the field because of their pass rush. Didn't show up there, and they needed it. 31-21. Cal continues to chase Buffalo, and they have been up for the challenge all throughout. Tough third down here for Clay Brooks. Spins left, under siege, taken down. Jeremiah McDougal ends the drive. Punting out of your own end zone down 10 is not a good feeling. It's Sampson, a short return. And again in Cal territory. The running back is Cleveland. He cuts back, makes a man miss, and then accelerates straight ahead. He's different. 14 carries, 75 yards. This is a unique look. They fake it to Sampson. This is lofted right to Cleveland. Are you kidding me? What a throw from Kenyon Traylor. That's true freshman to true freshman, putting the Buffalo Bulls up 3 scores. That is one of the best throws we've seen from Traylor all year. Rolling left through the rain. He's special. And now Cal trails by 17. Carruthers into open field. A 9-yard gain gives him 100 on the day. 6 and change left to play. Pocket again closing in on Clay Brooks. And the blitzing Devontae Carrion now has a sack added to his day. 3rd and 20. Clay Brooks is going to send this one deep. And Hester lost it. It's caught. And Cal strikes with a touchdown. Another big play for Cal and an ugly one for Devin Hester. 5 and change to go in the game. We're back into a 10-point game again. Sampson, nice move. And now into the open field. It's Jimmy Sampson. And he takes it out to the 43. 1st and 10. It's a throw. Wide open Oscar McNabb. And now a foot race. Ripped down at the 27 of the Bears. Under 4 minutes to go. This is Cleveland again. Getting better as the game goes on. Now 3rd down, Sampson returns. Blitz coming, and it gets to Traylor too quickly. Clock stops. And a field goal try now, Morgan Grass-Manis. 39 yards, right hash. And he drilled this one. Another make for Morgan Grass-Manis. 3 minutes to go for Cal. They need 2 touchdowns still. Sending 4, not getting through. That's held on to. What a catch. Jordan timed that hit perfectly. Now pressure gets there, and Buffalo's pass rush has really gotten going. 5 sacks now on the day. Clay Brooks lets it go. It's caught, and they convert the 3rd and 15. Hope remains for Cal. 2 minutes left to play. Here's a throw outside, just in time. Larry Pan, just a little late. 1:47 still to play. Quick hitter, caught, 1st down Bears. Empty. Spreading the defense out, they come across the middle, ahead to the 1, timeout Cal. And now with 1:31 to go, it is floated to the open receiver, touchdown. And Cal has made this a 1-possession game, and they still have 2 timeouts. Now it's the onside kick. High bouncer. That's Trent Cole grabbing it. And the Bulls will have the football. And they'll try to close this out. We do not want to see Cal touch the ball again. Keenan Cleveland will run straight ahead. He gains 4. Cal can stop it one more time. This is DeMarco Lacombo just trying to move the pile. He gets a couple. 3rd down. Cal stacks the box. They need this stop. Jimmy Sampson. He's got it. 1st down Buffalo, and the game is over. 41-35. They hold off a very determined Cal team who came back time after time when Buffalo was trying to put them away. Kenyon Traylor played himself a really good game again. 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. We ran the ball a lot today, and it was tough. Cal did not let us break off a lot of long runs. But we had some big conversions, some touchdowns, and Cleveland got going late. I mistakenly didn't have us an onside return there at the end. I saw I came out in the regular kick return, called a timeout to fix it, and just chose it all over again. I always forget to switch over to onside, and you can't audible. They had over 400 yards passing today. We let them hit way too many deep shots. Sometimes it's the defense I'm in that leaves the safety vulnerable. Sometimes you have Devin Hester just lose track of everything and get out of position. So they did a good job of hitting those big plays. If we can just keep teams from doing that and force them to grind out possessions, we'll be in a lot better shape. But that's our 7th win of the year, and we're now number 7. And our date with Virginia Tech is only 2 games away. You gotta do some scoreboard watching this time of year. No major upsets this week. Virginia Tech won easily over BC. They've become the new number 1 team. We'll have to unseat 2 number 1 teams to likely have a chance at playing in the title game this season. I'm looking forward to our meeting, but we do have North Carolina next in another big matchup we've all been awaiting. Miami held on against Wake Forest, scoring 13 in the 4th to win that game 16-9. Miami and Clemson are the front runners to represent the South Coast in the ACC title game. But we are finally having the chance to face David Ogbonna and the UNC Tar Heels. Ogbonna transferred away from us after Season 7. And I think it set us back a bit for Season 8. The team wasn't as good, and I think we would have been significantly better if Ogbonna had stuck around. Maybe we could have been a playoff team in back-to-back seasons. I think that we're back and as good as ever now that we have Kenyon Traylor. But it'll be fun to go head-to-head with them and to see our old pal David Ogbonna. Traylor has 13 touchdowns, 1 pick, as we did get a bailout on a penalty today. Actually caught a lot of breaks. A penalty on that, roughing the passer, couple interceptions we capitalize on, blocked field goal. Which, by the way, when did blocked field goals just become like straight RNG? Like there's not even a timing mechanic to it anymore. That just quietly disappeared, I think, from Madden, and now is just that way in college football. Devontae Carrion again continues to be a playmaker on this defense. He had his 4th interception and a sack today. Love having him out there, and it was a mistake to bench him after a tough week 1. With 3 games left to go, we get the David Ogbonna matchup in week 12, then number 1 Virginia Tech, and then the final game of the regular season. It should be a lot of fun. Dante Zolman's going to be visiting for this game. He is a quarterback that is currently favoring us just a little bit more than Syracuse. This week could finish that battle for us. The board, though, is very small as I feel about wrapped up with the high school recruiting season. Thank you all for watching today's episode. Leave your thoughts down in the comment section, and thank you for continuing to support this series. As we sit here in mid-May, about 2 months away from College Football 26, I anticipate doing 9 seasons traditionally here in this series. I don't know if there will be some sort of sped-up end of the series after that. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm enjoying Season 8 a lot, and we're about to play some real big games coming up. I'll see you all against David Ogbonna next time.